Psst, join the party. There's room for more. Join us. Psst, join the party. Join us. Join us. Join us. Join us. Psst, join the party. Join us. Join us. There's room for more. Join us. Join us. There's room for more. Join us. Join us. Join us. There's room for more. Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. You will build strange and You are about to go nowhere and everywhere, but definitely not somewhere in Ohio. You're about to split the room. Okay, it's time to build some strange worlds. And now, Binge Pipe presents Filtered Thoughts. A new photo filter literally adds this to the person you photograph. The effect lasts for 2 hours. Your angsty son asks you to take his picture before prom. Do you use the filter? The longer it takes the room to answer, the more bonus points you get. It's time for Sleep Famously. There's a chip in your head that makes you have the same dreams as a celebrity. Your designated celeb is this person. Removing the chip means you'll only have boring dreams. Do you keep it in? Up next is use your head. There's an 80% chance that getting hit in the head with a cinder block will make you a savant at this activity. Do you have someone throw a block at you? Let's check in with the standings. It's time to create some more havoc. Feast your eyes on. You didn't see this coming. You're suffering from a serious case of déjà vu. Every single day you experience intense periods of this phenomenon. The only way to stop it is by doing this. Is it worth it? Brace yourself for banned but not forgotten. The government has just outlawed this. A friend introduces you to the black market. Do you risk significant jail time in order to get one? And now, Mom versus SEO. Your mom quits her job to start a lifestyle blog. Unfortunately, she hasn't received much traffic. She asks you to share her site on your social media. Her latest post is titled, "This." Do you share it? Here's where everybody stacks up at the moment. We've reached the decisive dimension. Everybody will be presented with the same scenario. There will be two options to choose from. Door number 1 is already provided. You will decide what's behind door number 2. Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, and if you correctly predict a certain player's decision, you'll earn some bonus points. Let's begin. Write an option that you think only some people would choose. Roar. You have lost the ability to say hello. When you greet people, you have the option of shouting, "You are here right now," or this. Which do you select as your new greeting? Nice. No dice. It all comes down to this. Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. What if we lived in a world where dolphins could talk and everything you touch turned to creme brulee? Someone's been reading my vision board. Now let's split the room. Complete the scenario that was sent to your device. This scenario is called Doorbell Danger. Your new smart doorbell not only identifies whoever is at your door, but whatever is on their mind. One day, your mail carrier arrives thinking about this. Do you notify their boss? Here's one I like to call Strange Money. Out of the blue, a stranger sends you an electronic payment of $1,000 with this message. You could use this money for medical expenses. Do you return it? This one is called Ready, Jet Set, Go. You have won an all-expenses-paid trip around the world. The fine print states that you have to spend a third of the trip handcuffed to this. Do you go? Here's where things stand at the moment. It's time to create some more havoc. Get ready for trials and fibulations. You're a key witness in a petty theft trial. The night before you testify, the suspect's brother threatens you. If you tell the jury the truth, he'll go to the papers with the terrible secret that you're this. Do you testify honestly? And now, tanking it. You're the director of an aquarium. Bucket list achieved. One morning you notice your largest tank has this at the bottom of it. You have 5 minutes before an elementary school group is going to walk in. Do you take the plunge? Feast your eyes on the perplexing pill. You've contracted the 24-hour stomach flu. You can take a pill right now and stop it in its tracks, but the pill will make you do this for 24 hours instead. Is it worth it? Let's see how everyone's doing. We've reached the decisive dimension. Everybody will be presented with the same scenario. There will be 2 options to choose from. Door number 1 is already provided. You will decide what's behind door number 2. Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, and if you correctly predict a certain player's decision, you'll earn some bonus points. Let's begin. Write an option that you think only some people would choose. A new species of zombie has been created in a lab. Great job, everyone. As the head scientist, you can either code them so they crave telemarketers or this. Which group do you unleash your zombies on? Just make sure they're attacked in the middle of their dinner. You get some bonus points. It all comes down to this.
Binge Pipe loves our users so much, we gave... Some people said Binge Pipe was crazy for launching a streaming service inside a party pack of 5 games and offering no way to actually monetize it. And we're taking that under advisement. Binge Pipe, we're open to constructive criticism.
With my old streaming service, I could never get a hold of a customer service representative. Now that I'm a Binge Pipe customer, they never leave me alone. The second I have a problem, they're there to explain why it isn't a problem and why I should be more grateful for their ever-seeing eye.
The second my Binge Pipe router went out, a service team was in my home. I didn't even know I had a back door.
I thought the volume was off on my programming, but the Binge Pipe doctor discovered it was my ears that were wrong.
Not only do they closely monitor my enjoyment of their services, but they reward me if I turn in fellow customers who are not completely happy. Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Binge Pipe. Binge Pipe.
Thank you.
If you value joy, check out this Binge Pipe programming content.
you've heard of a tables, ladders, and chairs match, but this week on Wrestling is Everywhere, we are taking the competition to a new level by having it in the middle of a fully operational high-end furniture and home decor store.
I'm gonna rip you apart, sectional by sectional, armoire to footstool, because you are a sham, and matching duvet set. You're going to seasonal table runner for your life until you throw in your tea towel. You're about to hit the grounds, because here comes the...
Binge Pipe is pleased to bring back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Our flicks are freshly caught from the net.
Happy New Year, especially to me. I broke a mirror 7 years ago, and now I'm finally free of... Never mind. Now, I want all of you on your best behavior. This may be Grandma's last year. All right, let's move.
Time for question 1.
First on the docket, apparently not part of your world. Which of these Disney princesses would not find a representation of their home country at Disney World's Epcot Center? Mulan, Belle, Tiana, or Merida? Who picked what? Epcot Center's World Showcase features bite-sized versions of many countries, including China, where Mulan lives, France, where Belle was born, and the U.S., where Tiana hails from. But there is no tiny version of Scotland for Disney Princess Merida to mope around in. Truly a shame that we'll never experience Goofy's House of Haggis.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Coming up, you're so Bane, you probably think this question's about you. If Bane from The Dark Knight Rises hooks his signature mask up to a CPAP machine, what would he say before turning it on?
Vape life, Batman. It's for my sleep apnea. Time for a little aromatherapy.
Or
stupid polio.
Let's see how that shook out. A CPAP machine provides airflow for people who suffer from sleep apnea. I don't mind admitting I use one, and it allowed me to sleep soundly through most of The Dark Knight Rises.
Why don't we do it with free?
Here's one for you. High on Mount Doom. And this is the one question to rule them all because it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read off names, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a location mentioned in the Lord of the Rings books, a cannabis store in Denver, Colorado, or both. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Lord of the Rings, a cannabis store, or both. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Ready? Let's go. Golden Hall. Frosted Leaf. Gladden Fields. Trenchtown. Green Dragon. Regal. Farmer Maggot's Field. You can't spell disastrous without us, but player 3, you really dropped the ball.
Binge Pipe customer retention protocol has been activated.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for all the other players in a variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
Yeah, okay, they get it.
At Binge Pipe, We just want you to be reasonably happy.
I don't need you anymore.
How about this one? I'd like to quote the famous book, Big Famous Book of Quotes. Although it's never been confirmed, what most likely were Oscar Wilde's famous last words? Help! I'm drowning! Ow, ow, ow! I was Well, well. Player 3 decided to screw. No vowels for you. Hope you like what you picked. You got it. No, you didn't. Oscar Wilde passed away in 1897 due to meningitis. And you know, I can picture him saying that. He was such a witty guy. Nicely screwed, Player 3. Here's your extra cash. Up next, remember Third Rock from the Sun? Suppose NBC rebooted Third Rock but set it on Jupiter instead of Earth. What would be the most appropriate name for the new show? Sixth Rock from the Sun, first gas giant from the Sun, fourth inner planet from the Sun, or last multi-mooned planet from the Sun? I love this part. I'd show you multiple moons, but my zipper's stuck. This would have worked. Jupiter is the gas giant closest to our sun. I'll bet gas giant and our sun are phrases often spoken by French Stewart's parents. Look, all the questions can't be about memes. Round 1 is officially behind us. Time to count your chips while sitting at the table.
Currently, Player 1 is in the lead. Player 3, on the other hand, you're highly valued, but your score is not. We have another screw to help our targeted numbers.
Round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
I am feeling joy.
6 trombones is not a parade.
I call this one, don't start a war you can't finish. If you're using Trojan condoms, which brand of lube would be a poor choice because the namesake is famous for breaching Trojan defenses? Egyptian ease? Persian... Oh, this'll be good. Player 3 just let loose a screw. Embrace the change. Or don't. Okay, who chose what? Yeah, this isn't doing anything for me. Look, nobody got it. Let's skip to the end. The Trojan War was a battle between the city of Troy and the Grecian army. This is where we get the expressions, beware of Greeks bearing gifts, and don't make out with giant wooden horses. Nice use of the screw, Player 3. Have some cash. Oh, and somebody's got a new name. Yeah, that feels right.
Binge Pipe now offers content surveys. Would you like a question about great sex or a question about great sax? Choose on your devices now. The choices have been made. And now we'll fulfill our promise and deliver your content.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
Introducing a question about great sex. Sit down, I've got some real hot goss. My friend went out with a plant last night who reproduces through exposed seeds. And I was like, girl, sounds like you went out with a real gymnosperm, angiosperm, endosperm, or pteridosperm. And how do we do? Keep your chin up. Look, I'm not going to pretend any of you got this right. Gymnosperms are plants that reproduce through naked or exposed seeds. She told me once you go gymnosperm, there's a lot of cones. The seeds are often in cones. Just cones everywhere.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Next up. Fuck yeah, crate and barrel. Which of these is baller in that it makes balls? A microplane zester, a demi-tasse spoon, a stone molcajete, or a Parisienne scoop? Let's see who got it. A Parisienne scoop is a fancy name for a melon baller. I f***ing love kitchen tools. And now, a hug from Binge Pipe. Oh, gross. Why did they make me say that?
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you enjoy the expeditions of Juan Ponce de Leon, we thought you would like The Florida Project, Raising Arizona, Mystery Alaska, or Californication.
So who got it? I hate to lead you on. None of you got it.
Juan Ponce de Leon was a Spanish explorer who led the first European trip to the state of Florida.
And if you'd like to see a movie about life in modern-day Florida, I recommend The Purge. Try this on for size. Great moments in sports. Who was the first man to golf on the moon? Buzz, Clubs Can't Handle Me, Aldrin, Neil, Birdie Money, Armstrong, Edgar, Turned Down for Putt, Mitchell, or Alan PGA, Shepard. Okay, what'd you pick? Excuse me. I hate to spoil the surprise, but nobody got it. Apollo 14 astronaut Alan Shepard was the first man to play golf on the moon. Not to be confused with the Monstars, of course, the first cartoon aliens to ball on Earth. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. Oh, I'm sorry, I was hosting the game. How stupid of me. Here's your clue. Alliterative answers. You know what alliteration is, right? Good luck. Player 2 wins! Wow, Player 2, you really snuck under that positive score like a limbo dancer. Did the rest of you just sit on your phones the whole game? Let's hear a solid 2.5 cheers for the winner. And keep in mind,
You don't know Jack!
Coming soon. A new blockbuster film by Binge Pipe.
We've got 4 hours before the time portal closes.
Then there's just enough time to solve the riddle.
A completely original film. We made this.
A Binge Pipe main menu screen offers a little something for everyone. Binge Pipe is a streaming service that doesn't need to be real or not a joke to really revolutionize the industry and not a joke the entire digital media landscape.
I like being able to stream movies day or night, and I don't mind a lot of buffering during peak hours.
I'm a Spencer. Yeah, that's my name.
I think I'm a ghost.
We are Binge Pipe!
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by Mystaxis, the #1 over-the-counter medication that prevents nosebleeds caused by telekinesis. If you want peace of mind while moving pieces with your mind, then Mystaxis is right for you. Thank you. You know, people ask me all the time, what is the first step to becoming an entrepreneur? And my answer is simple. Start following 90,000 people on Twitter.
Bears versus ducks. It pretty much plays out how you'd expect.
Gluten! Mr. Mayor, that octopus has a family.
To enter the game, simply go to the website on your screen using your phone or other device and enter the room code. Or if you're a member of our extrasensory trial program, simply think the room code very hard.
Hey, I'm Austin Creed. You might know me from my career as a sports entertainer or from my highly successful YouTube channel Up Up Down Down. But from now on, you're only going to know me from Binge Pipe. That's right. I just signed an exclusive multi-decade deal with Binge Pipe. Apparently. I don't really remember signing it, but they have all the paperwork, so I guess I did. I'll be hosting hours and hours of Binge Pipe programming right from this tiny locked room in Binge Pipe headquarters. And I'll be wrestling for the Binge Pipe Wrestling League, which they assure me is a real thing. I'm already so busy producing great Binge Pipe content, I couldn't go home if I wanted to. So, look for me, Austin Creed, right here on Binge Pipe, and please, tell my family that I love them.
After 50 days at sea.
I need food. I need water. But most of all, I need...
Can you literally stop talking about your needs for 1 second and ask me about my day?
Okay, how was your day?
I'm starving. I need food. I need water. But most of all...
Okay, can you literally stop talking about your needs for 1 second?
Oh my God, come on.
I
need
starving.
Food. I need water.
Food.
Shipwrecked.
Can you literally...
This is taking longer than expected. Just kidding. We prepare for everything. Everything.
I'm insufferable.
I'm just some dude that still has his old roommate's password.
I'm gonna live forever.
We are Binge Pipe!
You want more Binge Pipe programming, tough guy? How about...
Coming soon, The Minister, a period drama about the turn-of-the-century British Prime Minister David Lloyd George.
That's it. I must create the Parliament Act to circumvent the House of Lords' objection to my social insurance budget plans.
Don't worry, like all period dramas, we've added a lot of sex.
When you say circumvent, do you mean go in from behind?
Why, Margaret Dreyer Robbins, if you were the president of the Women's Trade Union League, I'd say you were flirting with me.
You know what they say. What happens at the Paris Peace Conference will create complicated precedent which will inadvertently lead to World War II.
Oh, God. Use me like protective legislation.
911, what's your emergency? I think my husband's dead. He's been shot. Okay, where are you? 1442 Willow Street. It's going to be a few minutes before an ambulance team gets there. I'm going to give you instructions in the meantime, okay? Okay. All right. The first thing I need you to do is record the murder scene. Get a few different angles and maybe add a slow pan to a wall of family portraits. Oh yeah, that'd be really nice. What? Ma'am, please stay calm. We need you to film a few things for the potential true crime doc about your husband. True crime doc? What are you talking about? Ma'am, I need you to calm down and listen. It's crucial that we get some B-roll right now, or, production is gonna drag on for this project. I am not filming that! Well, then can you at least get some footage of a neighbor acting weird or saying something cryptic? Or could you get some footage of maybe a crow flying from a telephone wire, landing on a fence?
This game now comes in a variety of scents if you have certain forms of synesthesia.
Susan, you are cold and unrelatable, and no one likes your peanut noodle salad.
But I always make that.
And everyone hates you for it. Here at Tear Down to Build Up, we're the first home improvement show that emotionally tears down individuals, giving them the raw anger and unfiltered strength to demolish and renovate a house. You're doing a terrible job, Susan.
It's my grandma's recipe!
Hello, listeners. If you love podcasts, you'll love our new show. We collect clips of everybody's favorite part of podcasting, apologizing for the quality of the podcast. Please enjoy every excuse, justification, and admission of laziness.
Welcome to the Great Ping Pong Debate. I want to apologize for the echo. We're not in our usual studio.
This is Real Bears or Niels Bohr, and you'll have to forgive me as I'm fighting a cold this week.
I'm not going to lie to you, listeners. This is my least favorite Australian serial killer. But we said we'd create dating profiles for them all, so...
As you can tell, my neighbor's dog is very excited to list all the episodes of Pushing Daisies from most to least charming. And
join us, won't you? It'll be...
Binge Pipe is proud to resurrect from the dead. You don't know, Jack. Binge Pipe. Ignore the rumors. Ignore them.
Happy New Year! I'm your host, Cookie Masterson, the Kathy Griffin of Dick Clark's. Looks like a good group. Be careful not to have too much fun, or you might coalesce into a makeshift family that's really there for each other in times of trouble. What do you say, shall we?
Time for question one.
To begin with, seeing eye to side eye. Say you gave side eye so fierce, both eyes ended up on one side of your face. What cautionary tale might your predicament inspire? The tale of the human lobster, the tale of the human chameleon, the tale of the human starfish, or the tale of the human flounder? So what'd you pick? Could be worse, in theory. As they mature, a flounder's eyes migrate to one side of its head. Take a picture of my good side. The side with the face.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
This one's called Dying to Get In. The worst part about being immortal is that timeshare presentations go on forever. What would be the most common visitor review of the Hotel Transylvania if it also happened to be the most common blood type in the world? A positive. Feel like I died and went to Hampton. A negative. Great, but hall's blocked by spooky twins. B negative. The staff kept ghosting me. Or O positive. Confused by the rating system. What'd you guys pick? I'm positive that you're wrong. This answer will be wrong forever and ever and ever. Next time, try this. Well over 1/3 of the population has O-positive blood, making it the most common on the planet.
Why don't we do it with free?
Behold, trolls will be trolls too. And oh my god, it's this or that! I'm gonna read off 7 things, and for each one, tell me if it describes the 2016 children's cartoon Trolls, the 1990 horror film Troll 2, or both. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between Trolls for kids, Troll 2, horror, or both. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Okay, let's do it. Has a character named Branch. Includes the Lionel Richie song Hello. Villains want to eat the heroes. Grandparent comes back as a ghost. Has a message about vegetarianism. Includes song The Witch of Popcorn. Has trolls in it. It's like a human pyramid of failure, but you failed in ways numbers can't truly explain.
Proactive measures have been enacted for customer fidelity.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, Binge Pipe employee Cookie Masterson. Use the screw to make answering a question harder for all the other players. The results may surprise you, and you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
Yeah, thanks. Guess you need to be somewhere, is that it? Okay.
Consider yourselves nurtured, consumers.
It's time for The Rich Get Ridiculously Richer. So I've heard that some billionaires are calling themselves members of the 3 Comma Club because, there are 3 commas in a billion. Just throw up in my mouth. So tell me this. Who would be a member of the 6 Comma Club? A quadrillionaire, a quintillionaire, a sextillionaire, or a septillionaire? Okay, let's take a look. Here it is, the wrongest answer. Speaking of correct answers, a quintillion has 18 zeros and consequently 6 commas to go along with it. If I had that many commas, I would donate at least half of them to the poor. I mean, I would keep all my money, of course, but the poor can have half the punctuation. Let's try Portugal, the man, the band, a plan, a canal, Panama. If the oddly named band Portugal the Man went on tour in Portugal, the country, what larger region would they also be visiting? Lisbon, the capital, the United Kingdom, the Empire, South America, the continent, or Iberia, the peninsula? Let's see who got it. Huh? The better choice would have been Portugal is located on the Iberian Peninsula along with Spain and Andorra. It's not surrounded by water on all sides because no Portugal, the man, is an island. Round 1 is over. How's everyone doing?
Currently, player 3 is in the lead. Player 2, on the other hand, you're making everyone feel bad. The data we have acquired demonstrates a need for an additional screw.
And don't forget, round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So do not be afraid to use that thing. The rest of you better answer quick or you'll end up screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
I feel good about this.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Feast your eyes upon this. The dead language of love. How would you sext if your keyboard only had letters from the Latin alphabet? You up? You up? You up? Or you up? Look sharp. Player 2 has invoked the screw. Let's turn those frowns upside down. What'd you guys pick? What were you thinking there? The Latin alphabet did not have the letter U. Instead, it used the letter V to represent it. There is no U in team, or in the Latin alphabet, or in this relationship.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Take a good look at Don't Eat in the Pilot's Cabin. And oh boy, best butt zit slime chore.
It's time for
Think fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, head in the game. Look at the gibberish phrase and tell me what common expression it rhymes with. Fritz got cockpit pie ants. And don't get hung up on that punctuation. It's easy. Because it's not complicated. Watch close. Moving right along.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Coming up next, sharing the future of content. And it sounds like I can take a little break here, I guess.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you seem obsessed with parts of the human body made of keratin, we think you'll be strangely attracted to Winter's Bone. Good.
Oh, look out. Player 3 used that screw. You know what they say, go big or go home. I love this part.
Good or bad, human hair is made of keratin. Rest assured, Binge Pipe will take good care of the keratin you have unknowingly provided to us.
Here we have, I've been screaming at equine zombies and I'm hoarse. What would be an appropriate title for a show about zombie horses that don't quite go full speed when trying to kill you? The Walking Dead, The Cantering Dead, The Trotting Dead, or The Galloping Dead? Okay, what'd you pick? You killed it. Your chances, I mean. A canter is just below a gallop, making it the second fastest gait of a horse. This way you can ride a horse and eat a cowboy at the same time. Next, please think responsibly. What should Bombay Sapphire Gin update its name to? New Delhi Sapphire, Agra Sapphire, Mumbai Sapphire, or Kathmandu Sapphire? Let's see how that shook out. Let's skip the insults. Nobody got it right. In 1995, the Indian city of Bombay changed its name to Mumbai. Ask any bartender. You'd be surprised how many martinis are sent back because of geographical inaccuracies. You made it to the attack. Well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. Well, actually, are these things actually what they say they are? Good luck. Player one wins! Excellent job, Player One. You should be proud that you barely didn't lose. Makes sense because...
You don't know Jack!
Go Mayor! Go Mayor! Goat Mayor!
If you love NCIS Los Angeles, you'll love the 3-episode French series, The Show.
This menu screen is a Binge Pipe exclusive.
Decaf vanilla latte for Cheryl. Decaf vanilla latte for Cheryl.
Hello, welcome to the seminar. My name is Toby, and this is my ex-wife,
Lena. And together, we are about to change your lives. When I look out and see all 3 of you. Really? I whitened my teeth for 3 people.
What Lena means is that with an intimate group, there are fewer people that'll get rich from our secrets. But yeah, this doesn't really work with 3 people, so... Oh, wait a minute. There's a young man awkwardly lurking in the back. Join in, young sir. Come on, join in.
Hello.
Great. So now that we have a 4th, and the doors are securely locked, let's get down to brass tacks. How are we going to make you rich?
Simple. By unlocking your potential. The potential to invent. And as Lena said, the doors are securely locked. Kicking them can only injure you.
Now everybody knows the best inventions solve big problems.
That's right, Lena. And to identify those big problems, we'll need to do something we call market research.
On your device, you're going to receive 2 fill-in-the-blank prompts. Type in anything at all.
And voila! You've created a problem.
Now your created problems get sent to the other attendees to inspire their creative masterpieces.
So let's get to it.
Hello.
No hurry, but that's half your time.
Now look at your device. You've got somebody else's problems.
Been there.
Simply pick the one you want to solve.
Hello.
That's half your time.
Fantastic. Now it's time to solve that problem.
That's right. This is when ideas become reality, using nothing but a pen and paper.
But we ran out of paper, so you'll have to use some cocktail napkins.
And don't be afraid to use a little color while you're at it. We're halfway home.
Only a few seconds left to draw. You are all naturals.
I was just gonna say that. Okay, so now let's bring it all home. Give it a title.
And a snazzy tagline.
Something that makes people say, take all my money, take it right now.
Let's go.
Hello.
Okay, you should be halfway done. Let's get a move on. Time's almost up. Great! Now, each of you will present your creation with our amazing presentation tool.
Really sell yourself, too. This is no time to be shy.
Exactly, Lena. Now, let's see those inventions.
Stand clear and watch us work. Hey, Toby, it looks like you have a problem.
I sure do, Lena. Every night I have to get up to do this.
That is a problem, but I think I've got just what you need. It's something I like to call...
Oh yeah, that sounds great, but what does it look like?
Glad you asked. Take a look at this.
Picasso couldn't have drawn it better himself. But Lena, I'll forget about this in 5 minutes unless it has an unforgettable tagline.
Not to worry, my easily influenced friend. Soon every billboard will read this.
Oh, now that's catchy.
We've done something great here.
And scene.
Let the masters show you how it's done. Hey, Tobes, seems as if you have a problem.
You bet I do, Lena. I have a crippling fear of choking on this.
Well, I've got just the thing.
Yeah, that sounds like the answer to my prayers. But, what does it look like?
Take a look.
Yeah, okay. But What's the tagline?
Here we go.
You do get what we're trying to do here, right? Let's just move on. Great job, everyone. Now, each of you has been given some money tokens. Give your largest chip to your favorite invention, your second largest to your second favorite, and so on.
Now let's make some money.
Hello.
We're halfway there.
Not to rush you, but the clock's a-ticking. Great. Now let's see which inventions drove people wild.
You'll need to acquire $1,000 in capital to not only fund your invention, but also net yourself a $500 funding bonus.
Invest in a successful invention and get double your money back. But if it fails, they keep your cash.
Let's see how you did. Ka-ching! Sorry, Charlie.
Way to go!
Oh, too bad.
That's all.
Okay, for the final round, let's switch it up a bit.
Instead of solving different problems, you'll all tackle the same problem. Oh.
We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck! And the honor of choosing that final problem goes to you. Simply select the problem you want everyone to solve. Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay, you all know the drill.
Let's draw.
Hello.
That's half your time.
Okay, let's wrap those drawings up. Okay, let's make those titles and taglines.
Hello.
We're halfway there.
right, this is your last chance to impress, so don't hold anything back.
We got this covered. What's up, Toby? Seems like you have a problem.
I sure do, Lena. I just never know how much to this.
Then I've got something for you.
Okay, it's this guy again. Great!
Toby, you're breaking character. Why don't you just show us your drawing, sweetie?
Honestly, you know what? We really need to start screening our attendees.
All right, gang. Now it's time to pick your favorites, but let's raise the stakes, shall we? We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck!
Hello.
We're halfway home. Tick-tock, time's running out. Sorry, Charlie.
Nailed it. So sad.
There you go. That's it.
Congratulations, you clearly have the gift of invention.
Now for some bad news. You might have missed the print on the flyer that grants us the rights to any and all inventions created here today.
Yeah, it was on the back. Sorry.
But thanks for making us rich.
See ya.
Patently stupid, that's what they say.